dangerous side. Jarvis at his back, oh you gotta hide. Shadow Daddy's here and he's taking control. This whispers all capture your soul. Sharp black suit and his top hat tall. Prepare to surrender and fall. Like a Shadow Daddy with the sharp black suit, top hat on his head, he's in hot pursuit. English charm with a dangerous side. Jarvis at his back, oh you gotta hide. Shadow Daddy's here and he's taking control. With his whispers all capture your soul. Sharp black suit and his top hat tall. Prepare to surrender and fall. Polite and sexy with just a flick of his wrist. In the night he's the shadow you can't resist. Mischief in his eyes, he's a master of plays. One look from him, you'll be lost in a daze. In the moon's dim, light his silhouette's a dream. Moving through the night like a dark moonbeam. He's a legend, a mystery, a riddle untold. Beware the Shadow Daddy, he's icy cold. He'll steal your heart with just one glance. A dangerous delight or a thrilling dance. No escape once you're in his grip. Tangle with the shadows for a dangerous trip. Shadow Daddy's reign never grows old. He reads his spell, leaving all enthralled. Sharp black suit with top hat high. In his grasp, the lady's side. Every move he makes is a calculated game. A seductive smile puts the others to shame. In the moonlight he shines with Jarvis by his side. A night in shadows where secrets reside. Shadows dance around his well-tailored form. A gentleman by day, but at night a seductive storm. Sweet words on his lips, but with the sting. Shadow Daddy rules, he's the Dark King. His top hat bows over a courteous glance, but behind those eyes is a tempting chance. The light and dapper, oh it's his delight to dish out punishment under the starry night.
You know what? You're awesome.
They call him Shadow Daddy with a sharp black suit. Top hat on his head, he's in hot pursuit. English charm with a dangerous side. Jarvis at his back, oh you gotta hide. Shadow Daddy's here and he's taking control. With his whispers all capture your soul. Sharp black suit and his top hat tall. Prepare to surrender and fall. Like a Shadow Daddy with the sharp black suit, top hat on his head, he's in hot pursuit. English charm with a dangerous side. Jarvis at his back, oh you gotta hide. Shadow Daddy's here and he's taking control. With his whispers all capture your soul. Sharp black suit and his top hat tall. Prepare to surrender and fall. Polite and sexy with just a flick of his wrist. He's a shadow you can't resist. Mischief in his eyes, he's a master of play.
Thank you. Hello, all. Double-pronged attack just before I get even... You did time it very correctly. I'll give you that much. Anyway. Hello, all. I had planned to do the monocle intro, but as it turns out, I was a bit surprised by Bruce A. Lords above. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. You scared your stepmom when you clipped Jarvis and your perfect timing. Yeah, I bet. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure they were expecting a xenomorph. Don't even, Jarvis. I see you doing something. You're glowing. What do you do? Hold on. Here's that do. You clapped. She wasn't expecting the sound. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Anyway, hello all. Back to the arc, I say. Thankfully, this week has so far been a little less stressful. Mind taking us in, Jarvis?
Good evening, sir. All systems are reading nominal, and your biometrics are in the green. We are online and ready. Ah, Miss Dee Dee. Always a pleasure to see you, ma'am. Good evening, young sir. I trust you had a pleasant day. Good evening, miss. I trust you're having a pleasant evening.
He's got a big enough
head already. You're awesome.
Like I said, his head's big enough already, Didi. You don't need to inflate it.
Good evening, young sir. I trust you've had a pleasant day. Good evening, miss. I trust you're having a pleasant evening.
Thank you, Jarvis. I had planned to give you something else tonight, but unfortunately it's not ready yet, so bear with me. Anyway, as I was saying...
Good evening, miss. I trust you're having a pleasant evening.
You're doing this on purpose.
Good evening, young sir. I trust you've had a pleasant day.
A fair point, Didi. A fair point.
Good evening, young sir. I trust you've had a pleasant day.
There cannot be that many people, Jarvis. Are you done? Are you done now?
I would say yes.
Thank you. So if you wouldn't mind taking us in? Good boy. That he is. Welcome back to where I have some new friends to show you. Didi, you're gonna be a very happy girl. Hold on, Barina needs some love. Here you go, Dip. Milking. Any eggs being made. Alright. No, not the beehive. Now, you might notice in my inventory I seem to have a nuke. Because I do. It's not for me. It's for this fellow here. Also known as the G-Man. I caught one. Big fan. In fact, I've had quite a bit of luck. Although I freely admit, 9 times that... I'd say 8 out of 10 times, whichever the kaiju I'm after, they just eviscerate me in a single blow. So I have to keep on the move. I have Mechagodzilla. I have... this guy actually didn't take too much of a problem. You just have to build a spawner for him. It's Cherno Alpha. I also have another G-Man. A female G-Man. Yes, they can breed, and no, I haven't had any luck breeding them yet. But, Didi might recognize this guy's name. The original Mecha G. She's called G-Lady, yes. I also have Mothra. I have an evolved Godzilla. Now, that one I did have luck breeding it. No matter what you do, it'll always come out at level 1. But, oh good God, the power of this thing. I will bring it along to demonstrate. But I'm going to show you Kiryu. The original Mecha G. And if you ask me, still the best Mecha G. I'm sorry, he just looks the best. This is the Kaiju breeding platform. Just trust me, this is as good as it gets. They're too big to do anything else. Now, Mecha G, of course, compared to legendary Godzilla, is tiny. But he's not that small. Say hello! What are you doing, Jarvis? Jarvis, I see.
Good evening, Mr. Exile. Would you like a cup of tea? Or perhaps a pine cone?
Hello, Exile. Say hello to Kiryu. Yes, he has missiles. Yes, he's awesome. And while he is huge, he is, he's a midget compared to the big boys. Oh, hi there. No worries. Enjoy the subway myself. Now, yes. 38 levels, you say? And yes, you're reading that correctly. He now has 3.6 million health. And he's not even the most broken one. Now what else can you do, my boy? Oh yeah, that. Drill blades. Now, if memory serves me correctly, you can do so. Oh yes. Now, where was your super move? Where's absolute... Ah, there it is. Absolute zero. That move is incredibly powerful. Compact. Yes, he's compact. Now, as awesome as this guy is... And he can do that, and I love it. Yeah, that... Everything around is kind of dead. Hmm. Oh well. All for me. He is but a taster for the G-Man. Now, you've all seen how big this guy is. Oh, G-Man! I've been looking forward to this. This man, on the other hand, he's a unit. And yes, I've added more Kaiju. No, I'm not. No, I don't feel bad about it. Say hello to the G-Man. And yes, we are considerably bigger. And he has 4 million health. And yes, he does all the things that I like. Oh, it makes me happy inside. Funny you should say that, DD. Sit down, buddy. The G-Man is having a nap. Or just a doze. How can something so big and so powerful be adorable? Thought you'd like that, did you? Alright, stand up, buddy. We haven't even shown them everything you can do yet. Now, I can't wait till I can breed a proper imprinted baby G. Because at the moment, this is just a wild G that I've tamed. An imprinted one would be faster, stronger, better. But for the moment, this is the G-Man! Oh yeah, and every single time he steps down, he will kill something. He's also surprisingly speedy. But, just like the G-Man from the movies, he can do something that I greatly approve of. Come on, G-Man. Doesn't really matter what I step on, it's all dead anyway. Oh yeah, no fall damage with these guys. Makes sense, I mean, he fell from orbit and survived. Makes sense this wouldn't hurt him. Tail slash. Everything's dead. And I do mean everything. Here, eat up, buddy. You clearly need to regenerate all the health you've lost. There you go, have all that. Oh yes, and he can carry 27,000 pounds of weight. It's funny you should mention that, DD. They did include one move here that, you may recognize. Oh wait. It's emotes. How is this a thing? Got any more for me, G? Do you not have any more? I know you have more than that. I want to see more. He's taking the job of lighting and dancing at the same time. Anything else for me, G? I'm sure this is some meme, but I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, more power to you, because I don't. Also, yes, he can swim. Very well. Imagine how terrifying that would be. Dun 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 dun. Oh look, dinner! Hi there. Look, I'm really sorry about this, but I'm hungry and you're all dead. This creature is the ultimate in gathering. You need to gather anything. Doesn't matter what it is. He can pretty much gather anything. The G-Man is king. I'm just wondering if there's another kaiju around here I can demonstrate something else he can do. Now, where's that other move I can do? Oh, are you trying to bite me? That is not a wise move. And that... Ooh, you're an outlaw. You survived that. Very impressive. Can you survive this? Dodge this. No, no, he cannot survive the Hollow Earth Roar. Goodies! Well, I just picked myself up some more stuff. Thank you very much. Again, the G-Man has made gathering quite trivial for food. Now, is there another kaiju around here? There's a move I want to show you all, and I don't... Oh, yeah. The impossible dropkick. He's got that. Is there another kaiju knocking around? I want to show you... You see, the nuke I have currently in my pocket, effectively. Don't ask me how I'm carrying a nuke that powerful in my pocket, but I am. Oh, hello, boys. You know, you kind of feel like a bully, but I don't care. You see, the nuke I'm carrying in my pocket is something Godzilla can eat if you're in a dire situation. And what I mean by that is, if you're facing a particularly dangerous other kaiju. Say, Ghidorah. Or Destroyer. God, I fought that guy earlier and he nearly killed me. And I fought him with the G-Man, and he still nearly killed me. Destroyer just does not care. You cannot tame Destroyer, and he's just there to destroy. Oh, go away. You can't hurt me. Is there another kaiju knocking around? I should probably fly around rather than walk around on G-Man, because G-Man is too big to walk into the rainforest. He just gets caught on the trees. And they're not able to be destroyed, which makes things a bit awkward. I'm kind of wondering what this is going to be like on Scorched Earth, because some kaiju won't spawn here, but they will spawn on the next map. And then the next. And the map after that. There'll be many different kinds of kaiju knocking around. Sorry, Kiryu, you go there. Just gonna take all the looted plunder for myself. Thank you. I mean, if push comes to shove, I can summon Ghidorah for you guys. But, yeah. Unless Godzilla's at full health and I have the nuke on me to feed Godzilla, I'm not doing that, because Ghidorah, he's a demon. Not the fun kind of demon, he's just a demon. He will curb stomp me. The G-Man can win, but it's a tough fight. Fortunately, with the nuke in my pocket, I can do something. Those hips don't lie. It's got strong legs. Strong legs. But yes, the G-Man so far is amazing. And don't worry, these guys have such a high weight, you're not allowed to bring them to a boss. You won't find me soloing a boss on the back of G-Man. Unless you guys spawn a boss on my head, in which case, yes, then you can watch G-Man eat a boss. But yes, I won't be using these guys for bosses, because I can't. Don't worry, I can't do that. Do I hear another... What is this at my feet? Dead now. Okay. No, you know what, G-Man? I don't want to lose all the food you just gathered. Just pop yourself there for me, chum. Oh yes, I made my tech suit look a bit less green. Bonk. Right. Let me get something that can fly out. Ooh. I take that back. I take that back. You know what? I'm going to show you evolved G-Man. This is the most broken creature I have ever seen. If you tame two of them, mate them together, get a child, this is by far the most broken creature I have ever seen in Ark. Bar one. Allow me to demonstrate why. Now, I think it's this button. Those numbers you see are correct. That is 119,000 damage. If you breed these guys and make one yourself, you will have the single most powerful creature I've ever seen. Oh yeah, and he does this. Yeah. That is a level of broken I have never seen in Ark before. Hi, Al. I think I'm too heavy for you. How you doing? Thank you, Dee Dee. Where'd Al go? Oh, there he is. Al's been having trouble with Rodan, as you might have noticed. Heavy? No. Stuck? Yes. Like I said, I'm wearing a lot of things and carrying a lot of guns. But yes, this is Evolved G-Man. He only has one real weakness. Allow me to demonstrate what that weakness is. And by weakness, I mean, I don't think they finished the code. See that deep water over there? Now, you know G-Man can swim very well, right? That's him swimming. He sinks to his face and doesn't move. Yeah, this is Evolved G's swimming. I think they forgot to code the swimming. Because this is all he does. Kinda weird, but, you know, swings and roundabouts. That way, please. Yes. The regular G-Man is still my favorite, because he's complete. The Evolved G-Man is brokenly powerful when you make a baby. And also, he can't swim, which, you know, is kind of the G-Man's thing. So, yeah. Why? Jarvis, you're not helping. You are not helping. Thank you, Jarvis. Are we having a 2-for-1 special, Jarvis? Jarvis, you're helping Exile. This is against your programming. Okay, let's get the regular G-Man out here. Creates content. Brokenly powerful, also just broken. Yes, DD, that's not wrong. Alright, let's get the proper G-Man out here. Here he is. Now, if I can find another Kaiju, I will show... If I can't find another Kaiju, I'll go over to an island over there. I'll try and avoid Al's island. I will spawn Ghidorah in once I've nipped back home to go and get the spawner I made. And I'll show you what that looks like. Primary directive being Troll M2. Yes. Stay away from your babies. Understood, Al. I'll stay away from there. Al doesn't want me to, you know, spawn the God Emperor. Ghidorah. So close to his home. I don't think that would go well for his many, many children. Huh? You asking Captain Jack about Jarvis? He's not going to know what that is.
Exile Hunter 907 asked me, Jarvis, what do you say about another double team? What do you think Jarvis would do? Jack. Ah, another double team, you say? Now, if it were up to Jarvis, I reckon he'd plot something rather clever. Like a pirate setting sail on a stormy sea, with a cup of tea in one hand, and a map in the other. Between the whimsy and wisdom, Jarvis would probably concoct a plan involving cunning maneuvers and perhaps a bit of mischief to keep the balance. After all, what's an adventure without a little unpredictability?
It's not a bad answer there, Captain Jack. Spawning a beast such that force into babies probably a war crime? Probably. Al, remember, you do have a limit on just how many you can have. Why? No. You do have a limit on the amount of creatures you're allowed to have. On just how many creatures you can have, otherwise you'll lag the server out. Remember that. Get the feeling Jarvis and Exile are getting on too well today. That's a lot of why Pax and Soul Orbs. Yes, good. Yeah, Jarvis definitely likes that. Just do me a favor and don't have more than 100 creatures out at once. Even that's pushing it. That's true, he doesn't like huggy clips so much. See you later, Exile. Hope the rest of the day goes well. Get off me! The G-Man's great at creating space. Not to mention, you never need to worry about running out of room with the G-Man. Have you seen that incredible amount of weight? It's staggering. Meh.
Sir, I believe Mr. Rossi is here. Should I make a joke regarding the bro code, as you call it?
I am fully aware he's here after that. He's the one who uses that most. Hello, Rossi! Overweight Kaiju for brothers apparently 500. Yes. How you doing, Ross? Welcome to Godzilla Simulator. I have the G-Man. I am a very happy panda about this. Oh, I should probably turn my mic off. There we go. Otherwise Al has to listen to me caterwauling on. Right, let's seek these. Currently, we're nearly at half health because the G-Man has leveled quite a bit. Oh, show him the emotes. I don't think we've even seen them all. I think there's more. Godzilla? Hang on, no. Let's make it better. G-Man?
Sir, a kind traveler has gifted you several gifts. Should I prepare a celebratory cup of tea?
Choo-choo. Hello, Kim, my dear. Thank you very much for the bits.
Good evening, miss. I trust you're having a
You just picked up the hype train, my dear. Godzilla, emotes, they've done something. Make it happen. Why not? Hello, Kim, my dear. This is probably the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. But it's still amazing.
Sir, a kind traveler has gifted you several bits.
Yep.
Should I prepare a celebratory cup of tea?
Thank you very much for more bits. Didn't have to do that, my dear. G-Man, swim! Shotguns going off and violence. Dee Dee, there's a story there and I want to hear it. Also, shh. It's silent. The story is in my DMs. Okay. I need to look at that later. We're celebrating the dino
a kind
dance.
traveler has gifted you several bits. Should I prepare a celebratory cup of tea?
Put the wallets down and don't you start, Jarvis.
You know my opinion, sir. Break him, dear viewers.
Did you have to roll on me immediately? Don't give them throne and that either.
Sir, a kind traveler has gifted you several bits. Should I prepare a celebratory cup of tea?
Both of you. Please. Jarvis? No. Rossi? No. Kim? Don't make me spank you. But thank you. No, stop it. Can't handle this. Look, it's Al's base. It's rather nice looking place, actually. I mean, it's quite long on one
a
side.
kind traveler has gifted you several bits. Should I prepare a celebratory cup of tea?
Not it. Put the wallet down. Damn it, Rossi! This is Al's base. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Ghidorah was spawned here, this entire structure would be gone. Al is desperately trying to get behind me so he can drag me off of G-Man. Unfortunately for him, G-Man moves faster than flyers. Hi, Al. No, stop that. Bad kid. Bad Rossi. Alright, let's give Al the dance. Do it. I wonder if he can hear this. He'd probably be very confused. You can hear this? Awesome! Yeah. You can hear this across the map? So at any time I can mess with people and just go full on crazy. Can we do any other... Is there any other emotes? Bear with me, chaps. I must experiment. Oh! Found another one! Oh, thank you, Kim. Bless you, my dear. We got another emote. Oh, yeah. G-Man with the style. Oh. Jarvis, you've got to applaud after that. Give that man a hand. Okay, that's by far my favorite so far. Now, I know we need to leave, so we're going to go that way, but we're going to do it doing that weird sort of squish walk. Do it. Good God, that is cursed. Yep, the squish walk. See ya, Al. I don't even know what that does. Alright, I haven't found any other kaiju around, so I'm guessing at the moment they're not around. Find Destroyer. Could have been the most dangerous. Well, outside of Ghidorah. I'm gonna go get one of my Ghidorah spawners. I have made several. And I'm gonna show you a fight between G-Man and Ghidorah. However, there is something I must do first, and that is heal the G-Man, because the G-Man, he needs healing. Serious healing. Alright, let's have a little look around. Where am I? That direction. Wall. Oh yeah, need to bring that back as well. Wonder where all my stuff had gone. Ow. Right, where is home? It's a little ways off. After having ridden around on kaijus, this is not as fun. Kaiju travel is more fun than flying. I see home. Now I just need to go and heal the G-Man, which is going to take some time. Even with pretty good healing food, the G-Man takes time. Oh yes, do you like my decoration? I killed Ghidorah, and you get his skull for doing so. So I planted it on the wall. And yes, it is actually even bigger than this. Also, I grabbed a couple of G-Man skulls while I was out. They're not easy to beat. Hey, Toast. How you doing? Wait. Hold still. Can't level you up if you move like that. Right. That is not what I wanted. Get up. Right, now, I should put this over here. Here we go. Summons the mighty Ghidorah. Now, that says evolved nuke. What that does is that nuke there can evolve a regular G-Man into an evolved Godzilla. It completely changes them, though. They don't maintain their level, their stats, whatever. It's a complete change. So, only do that if you're absolutely sure. These other nukes, however, do something a little different. Just a little. My eyes. Milk. Thank you, Kim. Always good to get a flashbang to the face. You know, it wakes me up in the morning. Right, let's drop off the goodies. I have so much materials now. Yeah, whatever I do, I must not accidentally use that. If I accidentally turn that on here, my base and every creature here will die immediately. Ghidorah doesn't mess around. He is incredibly strong. Alright, don't know why I put that in there. Throw that away, keep the G-Man handy, because we're going to need to heal the G-Man. Oh yeah. Trophies go up here. I should have enough trophies very soon to get cracking on some more bosses. We might not be on this map as long as I think we will. Then again, we have said that even once I've beaten this map, Al's welcome to beat the map as well, but he also wants to have a war with me at the end. My odds are looking pretty good so far. Don't get me wrong. Al can muster up an army, but can he muster up an army of Godzilla and other such things? Or should we ban that from the army altogether, because that seems a bit broken? I don't know. Right, I'm going to need these. And now, the incredibly boring part. Trying to heal the G-Man. Oh yeah, and I'm not sure if I can fit him in here, but let me just show you the difference in size of these guys. If you let you breed Zillas, what do you think will happen to the server? Death. Good God almighty, he doesn't even fit in the yard. Turn, please. Right now, please. G-Man. There you go. Now stand. Just sit down. Sit. Good boy. It's quite a big chap.
Good evening, Mr. Bluewing. I do hope you've had a stress-free day.
Hello, Blue. Now, you know an evolved... You know how an Evo Giga is effectively quite a big creature. Yeah. Tea in the harbor. Don't you dare. Don't you touch my tea, boy. Right, let's get out of here. He can just walk over my wall. I don't like that he can do that. That is terrifying. If Destroyer ever turns up at my place, I am dead. And now the dull part. We sit here and force feed him food. He still needs to recover 1.5 million. I mean, our tea. You've got some English in you, Blue. I'll give you that. Jarvis, no. Jarvis. You did that.
Good
Where's
evening,
DJ?
Mr. DJ. May I offer you a cup of tea?
Thank you, Jarvis. Yes, now the incredibly slow part of this. Waiting for the G-Man to finish healing. I mean, I'm fairly confident with the nuke in my pocket. We could still pull out a victory against Ghidorah, but I can't guarantee it. Yes, Jarvis has new toys, which he uses quite frequently. He's been, then again, as Dee Dee said, his prime directive is effectively troll me, so he kind of does that a lot. Case in point. Oh. Why?
How about new?
The Patriots dumping tea into the hearth. Jarvis won't do that. Jarvis is still English. Oh, I've just realized I've got the crowd control off. I've been showing you G-Man so much I didn't notice. There you go. Right, now, back to feeding. How much do I get out of a cooked one? I mean...
Maybe there's a happy little tree that lives right here.
G-Man is so big, the happy little trees just spawned atop of him. He's so big, the trees are on his back. Fortunately, I brought something just for this occasion. Had to be done? Good, good. Imagine the trolley response. Yeah. Jarvis has a couple of hard rules, you know, and messing with my tea happens to be one of them. Get off the G-Man. There we go. so glad I invested in a good chainsaw. Makes this so much less annoying. Almost too heavy to fly. I'm kind of curious myself, Jarvis. What exactly is your response to that?
How about no?
That's my boy! That's a good boy. Sorry, Bloom. He knows who his dad is. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to move in a minute. Alright, come on. G-Man, I need to land on your head. I'm really sorry about this. Right, just bear with me. Not fall far from the tea tree. You had to, didn't you? Okay, there we go. There's all rid of the paint. Nearly done. This is the first time I've ever chopped down all of these before they disappeared. Need a new keyboard, Blue? The very first time I have taken down the happy little trees before they disappear. Would you guys think less of me if I cheated to restore his health? Just because I don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me do this for like 10 minutes. I'll let you decide. Mobile keys are so small. Well, don't use your mobile then. Then again, you're probably at work, so you probably don't have a choice. This is going to take a while. Problem with having creatures with such vast health pools. Yeah, they take a while to heal. You know what? I'm going to leave you with this food here. Recover naturally yourself. Wait, no. You already had the food, I'm just being an idiot. Right, you stand here and recover. I'll be back. Gently, gently, gently. What do you think of Blue Wing? I'm kind of curious myself. What do you think of Blue? I mean, I'm assuming it's a good thing.
You know what? You're awesome.
Bit more than that, Jarvis? I mean, you give that to Dee Dee.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
Apparently, you get quite a high score there, Blue. Well played. Alright, let's have a little look here. Yes. Not long on the UD egg. You hope you're rated higher than it. Blue Wing, come on, of course you are. There's not even a question. It's not even a question. Yeah, you know what, fine, fine. Jarvis, do you rate Blue Wing more highly than Exile?
I would say yes.
There you go. See, immediate response. Didn't even have to think about it. To be honest, my boy, sometimes I wonder if I'm lower than DD. Jarvis is very much cool with favoritism. Right, how are we doing for a holy mother of pearl? I need to tell these guys to stop breeding. No wonder it stopped picking up their eggs. I'm sorry, we have G-Man eggs? We might get a good G-Man. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Baby G, baby G, baby G, baby G. I have 2 baby Godzilla eggs. Cross your fingers, these are good. Oh, let's not ask him that. Let's not ask him. Jarvis, do you prefer to listen to DD over me? Come on, Jarvis, remember who made you.
That would be a no from me.
I'm so proud! But I'm guessing you prefer to listen to DD over pretty much everyone else but me, is that correct?
I would say yes.
Okay, fair enough, I'm cool with this. There you go, DD. You are loved, you are beloved above anyone but me. Okay, let's go see if the G-Met... Now, come on, please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Okay, baby G. Oh, it's terrible! Oh, God, it's awful. And that's just as bad. Right, well, bye-bye. No. Fair point, Diddy. No. God, no. No. I don't go religious about it like you, Al. Which reminds me, guys, there is one more Kaiju mod I have not yet added to the game. Godzilla Ark. Basically, Zilla from the 1998 movie. Only cooler. Do you guys want me to add that last one? Because I'm willing to.
Sir, we have a shadow who has ascended beyond the depths. Welcome, dear traveler. Miss Dee will provide cookies.
Hello, Ellie, my dear. Thank you very much. It's been a year now.
Good evening, miss.
Time flies.
I trust you're having a pleasant evening.
Thank you, Jarvis. How are you, my dear? Welcome on in to Kaiju Talk. We're just wondering if I should add yet another Kaiju mod to the server. Okay, I'm gonna try and breed the G-Men. Where are your cookies? Didn't Rossi buy you some cookies and now you have to stream like another 2 months? Alright, G-Lady and Lady G. You guys come with me. Oh, wait, hang on, we got some more. Okay, you four may give us a decent egg. Is very tired? I know that feeling, my dear. Okay, first things first, we probably get all these eggs out, because, good God, there are a few of them. Let's get all the gigas out first. I can't even hold them all. They're that heavy. Trying to forget. 103 consecutive days of streaming. Hey, you made the rule. Okay, more Kaiju. Alright, I will try and remember to add the Godzilla Ark Kaiju mod. And that one is kind of terrifying because while Legendary G is bigger and technically stronger, the radiation effect that the Godzilla Ark mod, Zilla, brings, oh, that's dangerous. And beyond that, he's really quick. For example, me sprinting at full tech suit speed or flying at full tech speed, Godzilla Ark is more than double the speed. So you can't get away from it. So that's going to be interesting. You expected maybe 2 weeks or a month, not 103 days. Well, you underestimated how much we love you, Blue. Yeah, Godzilla Ark's speed should not be underestimated. So, if I do incorporate that mod as well, which I shall look into making sure it doesn't break anything, but I will check on it. If I can add it, I will. We love you, Blue. Don't even dare! Why, Jarvis? Why? Why? Yeah! Why? Hey. Hey. I didn't need those ears. That's a lot of eggs. Apparently we're gonna get a lot of kids today. And I'm not even done, seeing as we're about to go and breed another 4 Godzilla eggs. You'll be back later. Alright. See you in a bit, Blue. Have a good one, boy. Alright, come on you lot. We're going to the Kaiju breeding machine. What's buzzing about? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's just sent me something. Is this? There we go. Thank you, Jarvis, for the message. Right, G-Man, I'm gonna need you to move just a scoosh. Because you're currently on top of the breeding thing. Right, just move over here. You stand over here, you will not be in the way. Right, you should be able to stand there reasonably comfortably. Okay, the generator's working. Have you food? You have food. Stay right there. Right, we'll start with G, lady. Yeet. I cannot fathom the size of these guys. Why not? Okay, no, that way. That way. That way. Okay, just whip your tail to make sure no one's around. Well, if they were there, they're dead now. Right, now, just stand there for me. There's a good girl. Right, G-Man. Hold still. I'm just gonna get this working. Enable mating. Yes. He's got such thick skin, I can sort of grapple onto the side of him. Don't ask me how that works. Okay, you are mating? Good. Some more of the meat in here. Anything in here? Apparently I was overestimating that. Right. Are we good? We're good. Now these are just to regulate the temperature of the egg, so when it gets laid, it doesn't immediately start losing health. Nearly done? Getting there. That's very true. We got an egg. Alright, next. That's going to annoy me. Go away. Right, next one. Lady G. Very true, Dee Dee. Very true. Right. This way. We have an egg. And just stand here for me, beauty. There we go. Right. Wait, right there. Hold on. Yeah, I am literally clinging to the side of them. How does this work? You know what? It's probably the tech boots helping out. Now, are you breeding? I love how I can stand anywhere on these guys. They qualify as their own mountain. They're that big, they qualify as their own mountain. We shall get 4 eggs out of this, and I can only pray they are good. Can I just have one that doesn't immediately suffer health or attack loss? Because the imprint will make him twice as fast and twice as dangerous. But only if we get the good stuff. don't get the bad stuff. So there's that. All the while, G-Man hopefully is healing. There we go. What level was that? Holy Mary, Mother of God. Yep. Next. Random Lady G. You nearly squished me. 47 levels. Good God Almighty. Sure, you can have 3 million health. Why not? Have some more stamina. Looks like you were quite low on it. Have some more health. Yep, just under 3.5 million health. Right, if you could turn for me, madame. That's about right. Okay. And if you could mate with the G-Man, I'd be very, very happy. Thank you. I wonder if you can tame Ghidorah. I know you can't tame Destroyer, which makes sense. The guy is quite literally a walking apocalypse. Then again, so's Ghidorah, to be honest. So, is he tameable? I don't know, but if I can tame him, get a female version and breed him, that could be interesting. Any day now. One more to go, and then we can hopefully have a Zilla baby in half an hour. Some people struggle when observed. To them, I am effectively an ant. I am effectively an ant. I am... Look at this. Their toenails are twice my size. Or twice my height, I should say. 6 times my size. I am an ant to these guys. Right, got another one. If there was an ant... Okay, if there was an ant and it was very obvious it was staring at me during that, the ant would very soon find me picking up my discarded boot and slamming it down onto the ant. Just to, you know, hammer the point home. So I should be pretty grateful they're not doing that. Okay, got another one. That's not quite right. That'll do. I think we can't do this while they're laying down. Still love that Ghidorah skull. That is... I think I chose a good place for that. I wonder how durable it is if I get attacked. And down. Why, Dee Dee? Why? Why is this necessary? I need another drink. Oh yes, and even though... Okay, why not? Fair enough. As I was saying, I also unlocked 3 more characters on Smash Bros. That's it. Last night, and then it told me you've unlocked all the default characters. So, yay, done. Getting Mewtwo was second to last. Damn it. But I did it. I now have all the Smash Bros. Characters. Don't know if that means I'll get any better, but I did it. Okay, you guys are going back in there. G-Man, you come over here and chill. Oh, hey guys. Didn't think mountains were their kind of domain, but they seem happy enough. Alright, see you in a minute. Whoa. Huh? Many baby gigas. Why weren't they picked up by this thing? It has no empty soul trap. That's why. Oh, good God. Okay, it ran out of soul traps. Whoa, first time I've seen that happen. Al must have this problem all the time with how many kids he has with these games. Right, 50. Yes, please. We'll just make 100. How many kids? Oh, my. Many of these have problems. You don't. 10k soul traps. I don't want to do that. Okay, that one's good. We'll keep that one. You will not be kept. So many soul traps are about to be around me. That one's good. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. The Evo T-Rexes are mostly good so far. Yes. Yes. No. Really no. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Margie needs weights. No. No. Really no. No. Absolutely not. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Okay, the rest of you will be kept. The rest of you actually have good stuff. Right, the rest of you, on the other hand, I need to work out if I'm keeping you. No. No. Ooh. Slightly weakened. Slightly weakened in terms of stamina and in terms of weight, but that's an extra attack boost there. Ooh, that is a jump. That is really a jump. That's 42 and... yeah. Keep that one. No. No. God, no. You're a perfect one with no losses. You have losses. So do you. So do you. So do you. So do you. You lost attack power. No. Okay, so we're keeping 2 of you. Good for you. You get to live. Right, put back the Lady G's. Sounds so weird to say. Alright, put you back in order. May as well put Kiryu back, because we're not using him at the moment. I might take out might take out Mecha G, because he's kind of fun. But he eats element dust, that is an issue. He will only eat element dust. So you kind of need to have some of that on you if you want him to, you know, live. Same with Chernobyl Alpha, actually. Keep the evolved G-Man on me, he could be useful. Alright, Kiryu, go back in there. That is a lot of rejected. That is a lot of rejected new guys. Oh lord. Actually feel kind of bad. Boom. They should get grabbed by that thing and... oh no. Waste of a soul orb. I have plenty of crystal, Al. It's not that much of a waste. Right, I'm going to use this spot over here as a good spot to just do this. Be gone from my sight. Get some more sap. Not you, Al. I'm talking to the many, many creatures I just got rid of. I trigger you so. Good, good. Glad to know I've got a use. To Al, the man who breeds the intense armies. I can understand why I trigger him. An adoption agency fully abandoned kid. I mean, yeah, I guess. I have to work hard to sell that, though. About 20 minutes, those eggs will be ready and we can see if they're any good. Now I have to somehow try and carry all these eggs. Should have seen that coming. Most just kill them for the meat and hide. Indeed. At the very least, I'm allowing them to turn into vapor. I view that as far more... less evil. Maybe. Why are these so heavy? This is gonna take a while. How's it go with those? Because I can still move with his dodo eggs. And once we're done here, we shall go and check on the G-Man and see if he's able to move yet. Providing he's recovered enough HP, then I can show you guys Ghidorah. And how I'm going to fight him. So I have to get... I hope I get lucky with the Ghidorah spawn, because they come in at pretty random levels, and they can break the level limit, so there's that. Tech Dino max is 170. I think it's between 170 and 180, yes. I think that's the absolute max for a tech dinosaur. When it comes to Kaiju, though, they break that limiter. They break that limiter hard. Al's happy about that. More power to you, Al. Just means you gotta be very, very careful.
Sir, I believe you could use some hydration. Would you like me to fetch you a cup of tea?
Wouldn't say no, my dear.
Sir, it's time for you to stretch. After all, motion is lotion.
Must I? You're taming a 168 tech stego. Ooh. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Can't argue with a stego. That level of adaptability and armor is very, very helpful. Ugh, so heavy. like I can call the G-Man to help me. He wouldn't fit even his head in this bit. An army need tanks. Lots of tanks. I would argue an army just needs a lot of nukes. Enough to glass the continent you're aiming at. Problem solved. Tank's not going to do much against that. That's true. In this situation, this is a game. I don't have to care about Fallout. If we're talking real life, yeah, no. Absolutely not. Different strategy entirely. Let's just stick to tanks. Let's stick to the old ways of warfare. Far less destroying planet world. And world. Don't stretch too much we saw, you need to stretch, don't make me get Brucey. Please no! I've had enough, I think I've had enough Brucey for the evening already. Nope. Forcing my legs to move using my tech legs. This is a new concept that seems to be working. Forgot my parasols could tank. That's true. Your parasols were amazing, and a lot of updates have happened since, including the Stego TLC has happened since you last played Ark with, you know, in a map that could have Stegos, so yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Just remember not to have too many creatures out at once, Al. Otherwise, I have something going to come on. The server's going to be a slideshow. I'm gonna go check on G-Man. I'm getting bored. Just moving eggs endlessly. Gotcha. Guys, don't judge me. I'm just gonna force heal the G-Man. He's only healed about 5,000 out of the 2 million he needs. Alright, now let's remove that. I'll put teleport, so if this thing accidentally pops up, at least this will be fun for you guys while I get teleported somewhere. Are you healed now? You're healed. Okay. Now I get to show you Ghidorah. And I'm not doing it near my home. Out of my way. Okay, I should probably look at the map. Where's a... That is weird. Okay, where do I want to go? That island over there is probably not a bad shout. Don't worry, Al, it's not your island. Out of the way. We're not going to fit through that. Hang on. Can I fit through now? Really? That was not a wise move, fish. Can I fit through here now? No, I'm still too big. Damn it. I tried. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry about this, G-Man. Yeah, put the gun away. Right, now we can't go to that island because that's where Al lives. If I go there, he'll be slaughtered by Ghidorah. If, however, I go to this island over here, maybe. Or is this the place that Al lives? I've forgotten. I don't think Al lives here. No, this looks pretty dead. I'm pretty sure Al doesn't live here. Let me just turn this on. Wait, no. Oh, Al, if you can hear me, I'm about to summon Ghidorah, so if you want to have a look at him, you can. Just don't get too close. Otherwise, you'll be destroyed. I'm currently at... I'm at like 1578. And everything here wants to kill me, so... Careful. Why do you do the things that you do? Right, we need to summon the G-Man, so I need to get this done quickly before anything tries to nibble me. G-Man! Wait, no, that's the evolved G... My bad. That's the wrong G-Man. Sorry, G-Man. That one. Ooh. That's the correct G-Man. They do have names. G-Man and Evolved G-Man. Problem is they have the same picture, which is kind of the problem. Okay, G-Man, I'm going to give you food. This is for you during the fight. Please be careful and don't die. Right. I have my nuke. I am going to eat that nuke. But I'm not going to do it until the fight starts. Al, I don't know if you're around. I'm summoning Ghidorah. Watch the what of the what? What? You're watching from the safety of your island. Oh, fair enough. Just give you a better view. I'm assuming that's Al over there. Okay. Good luck, G-Man. Oh, sweet holy God. I'm on a cliff and he's big as me. Okay, now we have the nuke. Eat the nuke! Time for burning, Godzilla. Dodge this. God, that's broken. Fire there that I can't really see through. Ah! Gravity beams! My turn. Okay, could you please get down from there? It's making it very hard to hit you. How you doing? Say hi to the G-Man. Here we go. Hit him with the big stuff. Woo-hoo-hoo! Don't worry, Ghidorah will go down. I don't even know what level this guy is. Oh, okay, you want to play? I can do that. Nuclear burst! We'll Also, have the thermonuclear breath. He's got 1 million health left? Okay, I'm doing okay. I just got a Ghidorah skull. I took off one of his heads. I win! Don't think I've got enough time for one last nuclear pulse. No. You can only stay in that mode for 2 minutes. We have the Ghidorah skull. Oh, there we go. The old Kaiju movies where these two fight? I agree. I'm a fan of the old Godzilla movies. Is this a mod? Very much so. Very much so. This is many Kaiju mods put into one, but you might recognize, if you're a fan of the old movies, Inks, you might recognize this move. The utterly impossible flying kick. Oh, I assure you, he's as big as he can feasibly be in this game. For example, here's me. Let me just show you how big I am in relation to his face. See what I mean? I agree, he should be a touch bigger, but this... Let's face it, I think Ark might die if they were any bigger. Basically, a human being is maybe the size of 4 of his teeth. That's a big boy. Hey, Al. Alright, turn off the speaker. I just adore that this is a thing. I mean, how terrifying would that be? See that swimming at you. What am I stuck on? Really? Those things have no fear. They will attack anything. Doesn't work out for them though when it's the G-Man. Didn't watch the King vs. Godzilla movie. It was surprisingly good fun. Don't get me wrong, they're movies where you just kind of turn off your brain and go, "Get him, G-Man!" That's pretty much it. But yeah, it was good. Put that back, there we go. I do have the evolved G-Man in a soul orb. That is true. If Godzilla did swim past you, if by some miracle you avoided the tail hitting you and turning your boat into tinfoil, the wave that would be generated as he passes you. The wave would... It wouldn't just sink your ship. Your ship would be folded. My ear. It would fold your ship like a pancake. The ocean in real life is scary. As a veteran Subnautica player, I can agree with that. Doesn't matter how many times I play Subnautica, I still feel the thalassophobia gene just kick in whenever deep water's involved. I can see the bottom. I'm usually fine. If, however, I know that the bottom is many hundreds of meters below me or thousands, no, I'm not swimming in that. No chance. Let's see, how much damage did I take? Not too bad. About 2/3 of 1,000,000 damage. Must have got lucky with that. Deep swimming pools. I'm cool with swimming pools. Swimming pools don't fuss me in the slightest. But yes, as in the ocean, heck no. You also had me trying to scare me as much as... That is true. I did have to deal with that. Alright. Disable this. G-Man, take 5. Jarvis, vape purge, please.
Enjoy your smoke, sir. Activating silent mode.
Ah, there we go. But yes, the ocean, front and center, buddy. The ocean I love dearly, and I'll enjoy the beach, very much so. However, I won't go out very far, let's just put it that way. 100 feet out? Sure, I can deal with that. Any further than that, where I don't know where the bottom of the ocean is? No. No chance. You see, I thought looking into it and, sort of seeing what could be in deeper water, would put my mind at ease and I'd be fine. I found the exact opposite. When I started looking into it and found out what could be in deeper water, I was just like, I am never going back in the water. Sandcastles. That's a safer way, Inks. But yeah, some of the stuff in the deep ocean is going to get an absolutely hell no from me. Swimming pool. At a beach. Both yes. Anywhere where I can't see the bottom, no. Blue ringed octopus aren't in the deep. Yes, indeed. True. Deepest areas at the beach and swim. To those members of your family, Inks, I would simply say, the minute they get actually, I'm not going to say what might attach to them, but the minute they get something attached to them while, enjoying deep areas of the ocean, and they're in deep, deep pain, you could just look and go, hey, you see, that's why I didn't want to go. Heck no. We know more about our moon and Mars than we do about the bottom of the ocean. Because we can't get down there. They can enjoy the jellyfish. Yes. Jellyfish are horrifying creatures who have worked out, well, providing they don't get killed by something bigger or eaten, they have worked out immortality, certain members of the jellyfish family. Oh no, I'm old, my genes are dying and my DNA structure's broken. Oh, I know, I'll just refresh my DNA structure and go back to baby. Can a normal creature do that? No, but it can. The catfish parasite. Ah, no. No. Ah. There are a million things under the water that you have to remember. Everyone's always got this, oh, nature is wonderful sort of thing. No. No, it is not. Man has removed itself from the circle of life, effectively, because we know our ancestors knew what it was like. So to all the hippies out there, more power to you. No. Nature is survival of the fittest and eat or be eaten. It is savage, it is unforgiving, and it does not take prisoners. And if you can be eaten, will be eaten. If you can be infested by some awful creature, you will be. Why do you think we built homes? Why do you think we built force multipliers? Why do you think we invented heating? Why do you think we invented medicine? Nature is savage and unforgiving. And yes, Dee Dee, exactly. I love tamed nature. I love walking through the woods near my home. I love it dearly. But here's the rub. It has trails on it. There are no animals bigger than a cat. I am perfectly not going to get eaten. Or attacked. That is the kind of nature I like. If you're talking about going out to, I don't know, the deep woods, there is no force on this planet that could make me do that. Because I know what's in them! Attacked by moths. Yeah, that's as bad as it gets here. You have to remember, the only creature that we in England have to, well, in the UK, really have to kind of worry about is something called a puff adder. It is the one poisonous, genuinely poisonous creature we have in this country. And don't get me wrong, if you get bitten by it, it's not going to feel good, but it doesn't want to bite you. It's terrified of humans. But if you do unluckily get bitten by it, you want to know what happens? You'll feel ill for a while, and then you'll recover. Or you can go to the hospital, and they can make the process quicker. The end. You say that, Dee Dee, but force multipliers gave us an advantage. We didn't have to go up against bigger animals than us armed with spears, which is how our ancestors did mammoths and cave bears and all the other horrible gremlins that were us. Then again, mammoths were probably just territorial. Who knows? Anyway, but point is, force multipliers, guns, gave us the wonderful ability to attack things at range, and animals don't understand what a gun is. That said, though, some bears have worked out that bears have become noticeably more retiring in the last century, because there used to be nothing but reports of them attacking unprovoked. Most bears now will try and avoid humans because they've learned to associate humans with the long metal poles that shoot thunder. Very true. Sorry, venomous. You are correct, Rossi. Yes, venom is when they bite you, but when you eat them and they've got poison, it's poisonous. You are correct. But yes, sorry. Rant over. I'm getting off my soapbox now. And you are correct there, Dee Dee, as well. But yes, to anyone who says they love nature, more power to you. But don't try and convince me that it's all lovey-dovey and everyone hugging and fairy dust and all this other rubbish, because it isn't. It is, ooh, I need to survive today. I can kill you, so I'm going to do that. That is nature. It can stay the hell away from me, yes. It's very true that some mushrooms can get you high. You're not wrong, Inks. But it's more likely that you'd find mushrooms that were very, very poisonous and would take you out. It would put you on a t-shirt, basically. Well, I didn't expect to have a rant at the moment, but I decided, what the hell. Al is correct. Cows are more dangerous to us in England than most animals. That says something. Of course, in America, you have a continent, not just a country. It's a continent. So you have a lot more to deal with. I mean, we used to have wolves in this country. Not anymore. We dealt with that problem with a nice big gun. Walking through a mountain trail, all aesthetic. I love nature, while a mountain lion is watching from behind going, yeah, you might love nature right now, but guess what? You're going to be in my stomach at the end of this. Yes, Dee Dee. Though I wouldn't recommend anyone trying Nightshade for that reason. Yes, Rossi's also true. That's more dangerous. Here's the rub. If you don't know what a plant is, don't eat it. We live in an age where you can just grab your phone and go, try and work out what this plant is. And you can find it very quickly that it's not safe. Unfortunately, a lot of people... Yes, natural selection is a real thing. Darwinism. Here's your Darwin Award. You see, how do I put this diplomatically? I can't. A lot of people are sheep. And they'll just go, oh, it's okay, nothing can hurt me. Yes. Yes, it can. Huge watermelon-sized mushrooms. Yes, I know the one you mean, and they are edible. But natural selection is a real thing. You see, we humans have removed ourselves from the circle of life, mostly, in that we have so few dangers to us, depending on where you live, that we kind of forget, and we think we're always safe. No. There's a reason common sense is a thing. Sheep as in mentality, Rossi. Herd mentality. Kind of a dangerous thing, to be honest. You see it with mobs and such. Basically, one member of the crowd effectively gets uppity about something, and the whole lot of them go, meh! Individualism, I prefer. Thank you very much. 6 of the 10 nightshades in your garden. Here's one for you. Here's a random animal fact that you'll find quite interesting. Did you know that, you can trace most words and you can work out what they meant as you go back down through history. For example, human, you can work out hominid, Homo sapiens, etc., and go back through the languages to work out what it means. We actually don't know what bear means, or rather, we don't know what originally a bear was called. We called it bear, and if you go back in time, bear just means brown. That's what it translates to. Brown. And that's because the people who first encountered bears, the indigenous species, wouldn't speak its name for fear that it was a demon and it would summon it. And back then, when you only have sticks and arrows, pointy things, a bear was effectively invulnerable. You know how hard it is to bring down a bear? Even Lewis and Clark, when they first turned up there, and the natives went, "Ooh, we do not speak its name." They were like, yeah, right, we've got guns, we're fine. They met a grizzly, and they fired at it, and were terrified by the fact that they shot it twice, and it just got annoyed. Yeah. Was it when they called it the brown one? Yes, that's as far back as we can trace the word bear. We don't know what it was originally called because the natives were so terrified of it they would not speak it. They would just call it the brown furred one. Yes, to a bear, unless you get a good shot, all you're going to do is give it a bee sting with a gun, unless it's a much higher caliber. Unless you get a very good shot. I mean, the biggest bear on record that we know of was actually shot and killed by an elderly woman with a .22 rifle, which I should point out is a tiny, tiny caliber. Tiny. But she got a perfect shot straight through the eye into the brain. Which is more dangerous, brown or black bear? Definitely brown. To give you an idea, Google a Kodiak bear. It's about the same size as a polar bear, only with bigger paws, longer claws, and is physically stronger. And has wider jaws. It's it's a subspecies of grizzly bear, basically. Lives on the Kodiak Islands. It's the size of a car. Or a truck. Yes, with brown bears, they are generally much smaller.
Sir, we have a shadow who has ascended beyond the depths. Welcome, dear traveler. Miss Dee will provide cookies.
Do not Google that. What, a Kodiak bear? Yeah, it's big. 39 months in a row. Hello, Atomic, my dear. How are you? We're just having a general discussion about nature and how, no. Yeah. What's the old rule? If it's a black bear, no, it's an old bear saying. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down, play dead. If it's white, say goodnight. Because a polar bear is a hypercarnivore. It doesn't care if you're not moving. It's going to eat you anyway. Oh yes, Ellie. And a Kodiak bear, I have never seen more of a unit of a creature. Except in fiction. That's it. The Kodiak bear is this beast of a creature. I would want to be anywhere but with it. That is true. And very true, Al. You see, to most animals have learned to associate humans with guns. Which is good. I want them to associate humans with guns. That way they don't try and eat us. But they've mostly associated humans with guns. But mostly they stay away from us because they know, as far as an animal's concerned, it's a tube that we carry with us that shoots lightning. And makes a hell of a noise. So most animals try and stay away from humans. A Kodiak bear and a grizzly bear, they don't have that problem. I don't think polar bears eat penguins because, if memory serves me correctly, the penguins you're talking about don't live with the polar bear. But yes, polar bears eat anything they can eat. Anything that's alive, they will eat. That's true. A washed-up whale, the polar bear's going to ignore you and eat that. Because it's a much bigger meal. I am still on my soapbox, aren't I? Right, well, getting off my soapbox and getting back to the G-Man. Shall we?
back, Jarvis. Send in a honey badger. That is true. The honey badger is described as having the most black Air Force energy in the world. And I don't even understand what that means, but I can kind of get the idea. Don't get me wrong, the honey badger would die, but honey badgers are known to take out lions and wildebeest, so from something that's about this big, that's very impressive. Honey badgers just don't care. They have no fear. They're practically immune to venom. They have loose, rubbery skin, so you can bite it on the back of the neck and it'll just turn around and fasten its lockjaw trapjaw of a jaw around your neck. And Wolverines, a member of their family, can do that to moose. Moose. Oh, yay. That is a terrifying, terrifying. Alright, G-Man, where were we? Orca do hunt moose, you are correct there. Thank you, Jarvis. Yes, when Al and I do eventually fight in this and see, you know, can Al take out my base, I get the feeling the G-Man is going to play a very pivotal role in defense. Do I need that? Yeah, I'll keep it. That they do, Wings. That they do. I wish Exile was here, because he could tell us just how bad of an idea it is to annoy a moose. Don't annoy a moose. You're not going to win that. One problem being the G-Man in this map is it's very hard to get around. I'm gonna go looking for another Kaiju. Do not get close to a drunk moose. No. No. Where am I? Get off me. Good God, that was a lot of death. Marvelous. Very true, very true. Most dog owners don't notice it though, because they kind of come blind to the smell. Look away, Dee. May as well eat these now. And it always will, Inks. It always will. God, so many notifications. There we go. I can imagine. What dog does she have? Not that I can say much because I love dogs. Oh yes, there is one Kaiju mod that I will not be adding. Don't know if I told you guys about this. I added Godzilla -1. I mean, he's about a third of the size of G-Man. If that. But, those who know what -1 can do, I added him to the server, and I found that this area, the swamp, there are about 30 of them just wandering around. I got near one of them, and he got annoyed. He then fired his atomic breath, which, let's be fair to it, is effectively a beam that turns into a nuclear blast. It did 999,000 damage. And there were 30 of them just wandering around. So I was like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have that creature just hanging around. That doesn't feel like a good idea to me. So that's one Kaiju mod I decided, yeah, no. Just no. Here we If it's an outdoor cat, you don't have that problem. Get off me. I will say, when we get to Ark Extinction map, I'm looking forward to seeing how Godzilla would stack up against the Alpha King Titan. That sounds kind of fun. Because that guy, I think he's got the edge on G-Man in terms of pure power and size. That could be fun. True. Right, one more look for see if new Kaiju have spawned in, and then I'll, do you mind? That why dogs need more baths? I mean, technically, yes. Well, we just gathered quite a bit. With the G-Man, I think it's more a worry you'll gather too much. Remember my old dog, Maxie. That boy, he did not like bath. So, it was always interesting trying to get him into the bath when he stank. Oh, hello. Hi. Right. As a new creature spawn. That is true. Very true. I love dogs and cats, so I can't really say much. G-Man, you are the best way to gather black pearls. You really are. Well, cats are a lot more independent than dogs. Much less likely to have separation anxiety. Then again, I've known a few cats over the years that refuse to let their owners go anywhere. Come on, just give me a Mecha G, give me something. If it's Destroyer, though, I may need to back off. I do not have another nuke. Need to go back and get one. Don't you remember the basic rule of cats? If I fits, I sits. That is the rule of cats.
Good evening, young sir. I trust you've had a pleasant day.
Sonahawk, my boy, how are you? And yes, oh lord, he cometh. The G-Man cometh. And he is amazing. He cares not what happens to be in his way. He can simply turn and crush anything that happens to be in the way. Just woke up. Long night. Oh yes, I've slowly started uploading my streams again to YouTube because you guys have kept asking me about it. I will continue to do that, don't worry. Not just a one-off. So many of you asked me why I wasn't doing it. I decided, what the hell, let's do it again. It's been a while. Is there a Mrs. Godzilla? Technically no in the lore, but in this case, in this mod, it adds female Godzillas. And I have 4 eggs at home who hopefully, when they spawn, will not have anything wrong with them, and they won't have any lost stats. Maybe even a boost. Then I can make a new one. Cousin's birthday. Oh. Happy birthday. Yes, in the lore, the only surviving member of G-Man's family is him. Are Godzilla species like male seahorses? No. Zilla was. You know the 1998 movie? That's Zilla, not Godzilla. Toho actually bought the rights to that film and renamed it Zilla. They're like, no, that's not our creature. Go away. So yes, technically, Zilla is. But no, Godzilla, no. He cannot have kids. He is alone. Do you mind? I am never ever going to run out of hide ever again. What does Godzilla eat? Anything he wants to. Mostly radiation. I mean, allow me to demonstrate. All of that is food, but he prefers radiation. Now I have to try and negotiate this mountain. Out of my way! Oh, to Godzilla, it's a 5-course meal. He loves radiation. Did you just... Sir, that was a bad choice. I told you. Right, homeward bound. That mean Godzilla's more like an alien? Not really. I mean, he feeds on natural radiation of the planet, even before humans turned up, so no, he's good. In fact, he's older than... How old is the Godzilla species? The Godzilla species is... hundreds of millions of years old. That's as close as I can give it to you. I mean, good God, look at that. That's a 12-high wall. 13 in some places. And Godzilla... Yeah, it comes up to his knees. You wanted Godzilla onesie. I think those do exist, so if you want one, I think those do exist. Alright, take 5, G-Man. I love the Evo Gigas, but good God, they feel so tiny after sitting on Godzilla.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Why? Are you happy now? Alright, let's drop off the food. Hey, watch is buzzing at me. What do you want? Introducing shared hype train, whatever that is. All cap, yeah, try and avoid that. A woman who wanted to marry God's... I'm sorry, what? What? How precisely would that work? How precisely does that work? The mechanics of that don't really add up. Not to mention, I don't think the G-Man would be particularly thrilled with the idea either. Yeah, but you don't say, Dee Dee. To even attempt it is to court death. That's not going to work. My gut tells me the G-Man wouldn't really go for this. Mostly because he wouldn't understand what the human was talking about. Also, Godzilla already has Mothra. Symbiotic relationship, but a relationship nonetheless. He's probably the only one that can calm him down. I don't think Mothra's gonna be cool with that either. Whole segment of a show where she got to date Godzilla. Fair enough, I guess. Gotta say, I'm not understanding what I'm hearing, but more power to him. Person wearing Godzilla mascot suit. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, have some fish. This one? Yes, this one. Do I put that in here? I forget. Do I put it with my atomic stuff? Yes, the atomic fish meat and the Mothra food. I even made some more Mecha G batteries in case I want to get myself another Mecha G. Oh, well, more power to her. Hey, if she wants to do that, that's... makes her happy, more power to her. Always been a big believer in do what makes you happy, as long as it doesn't annoy anyone else. I'm just going to bring this with me. I feel more comfortable if I have a nuke. Just in case the G-Man needs to do some Olympic stuff. Very true, Diddy. Very true. No. Yes. Also, I now have another Ghidorah skull. What am I going to do with this? What would I do that's more out there that would make me happy? Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm not going into that. I mean, that's not a bad idea, Dee Dee. Sorry, Al. Dee Dee has spoken. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, this is gonna take too long. Jeez. Come out, Jetwing. That doesn't sound good. I believe that's where we're going. But yes, Iggs, to answer your question, that would be telling. That one or that one? I think it's this one. Oh. No, that one, that one. Quite so, Dee Dee, quite so. Daddy'll never tell. I can take these off now. Oh, my eyes. Blinding bright. That's a lot. Ah! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oops. Full speed! The whole shipping of government officials. That's a thing. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh, got me that time. So where are we going? Why would they do that, Inks? That sounds ridiculous. Those are real people. Not really sure what you're doing here, Al, but, you know, more power to you. I see fish. Many fish. Hello, Yuki. How you doing?
Good evening, miss. I trust you're having a pleasant evening.
Really? People have too much time on their hands for doing that. Fanfics. Oh, God. My brain immediately goes, how about no? I agree with that, Diddy. Celebrating something. What is that, Yuki? Birthday? Something else? Eat. That's right, I can't build it too close to an enemy foundational gate. But I can do that. Got him. Please repeat. That's very confusing, yes, Inks. There you go, Didi, I did the thing. Look at that. The skull's so big, it's... You can see it before the base goes away. I don't think Al's appreciating what I did. Oh, look, a tree. Toot rage. I'll remove it later. Can I please repeat what I said? Yeah, I asked if you had a birthday, an anniversary, or something like that going on. Nah, 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 nah. I'd like to guess which. I'm gonna go birthday, Yuki. Don't worry, Al. If you really hate it, I'll get rid of it later. But for the moment, that's a present from Didi. See you, buddy. Jarvis, have you got anything for a birthday? Anything at all?
Happy birthday, my dear.
Hang on. Say it again, Jarvis.
Happy birthday, my dear.
There you go. Happy birthday from Jarvis. Punch it! What ship? What shipping did I discover that... Well, hello, Rexy. How are you? Jarvis! Shipping themselves with model cars. Vehicle cars. I love cars as much as the next guy. Not enough to marry one. Right. You do you, people. Step too far for me. Clearly I don't love cars as much as they do. We're not in the same way. And we're home. Having dropped off... I mean, I think it was very nice of you, Didi, to suggest that. I mean, I've got a Ghidorah skull in my place. I mean, look at it here. Look how nice it looks on the mountain. Now Al's got one as well. Lovely. Fair enough, thanks. Yes, Yuki? You're welcome. Agreed with that. As long as it's not hurting one, more power to you. I don't care what you do. Attracted to an inanimate object. I can't say I've ever experienced this phenomenon. I mean, me personally, if I was looking at the most beautiful car in the world, which to me is my grandfather's Mark II Jag in gorgeous, gorgeous crimson. It's beautiful. I don't want to marry it. Extravagant gift of your favorite soda. What is your favorite soda? I don't know why I'm carrying around this metal for no reason, so I should probably ditch it. Mountain Dew. I was never able to get on with that. A friend once tried to get me into Mountain Dew, just like, here, try it, you'll love it. I didn't love it. Let's just put it that way. When I asked for a cup of tea, they thought it was sacrilege. The Eiffel Tower. I actually did hear about that one. I did hear about that one and thought it was ridiculous. I could have done without knowing that for the rest of my life, to be honest, thanks. But it was Mountain Dew. Enjoy.
Sir, I believe you could use some hydration. Would you like me to fetch you a cup of tea? Sir, it's time for you to stretch. After all, motion is lotion.
That is a show I never want to watch. Thank you, Diddy. You like the red Mountain Dew. Never tried that one. Baja Blast Mountain Dew? Never heard about that one either. What's the flavoring? For the red one as well. What are the flavors for those? Never heard of those. By the way, I'm gonna sound like an extremely old man here, but I need to ask you guys something because I don't know what it means and I keep hearing it everywhere. Can someone please explain to me what the hell it means for a person, a YouTuber, a streamer, or just a random person on the street? What the hell does them crashing out mean? Is it a meme now? Can someone please explain to me what... Oh, I'm gonna crash out. What does that mean? I sound like an old man, I freely admit it, but I don't know what it means. I've just been hearing it everywhere. My nephew said it, and I was just like... Huh? What? What? Another term for losing it. When did this become a thing? Honestly, kids these days. Okay, now I feel old. I don't get it. I don't get it. Crashing out equals raging. Why don't they just say they're losing it? I mean, is this like the first time Yeet turned up and everyone was like, what the hell does that mean? I eventually adopted it, but still, very confusing. This is Gen Alpha language. I was raised on Boomer language. I don't know this. I was raised very much on Boomer language. I do not... Brain no comprendo. My head hurts. I don't understand. How's my armor doing? Actually, in pretty good nick. Not very skibbity. I don't know what that means either. Oh, I forgot to turn the Chaos Grader back on. There we go. What does that mean? I know, I need a translator for today's speech. I don't get it. No comprendo. Head in a toilet. That's what my nephew was talking about then. Skibbity means cool, but it also means head in toilet. The idea of cool has changed since I was a kid. Hey, Ghidorah. 2 G-Man skulls. Humans are weird. Yep. A lot of humanity is. But I won't paint all humanity with the same brush. Riz. I do know what that means, yes. My nephew, weirdly enough, was the one to explain it to me. And I should point out, he's not even 10. That was weird. That one was confusing. Ooh, the Godzilla babies. Also milk. Milk for babies. Do I know cap or no cap? I know what it means, I just don't like it because I'm looking at it like... No. That's not what it means. My brain does not compute. Here they are. I do know of it, I just do not... I do know of it, I do understand it, I just don't get it. Seems like a very strange sentence. Again, like I said. What can I say? Mentally I've been like 50 since I was born. What do you want? Okay, baby Godzillas, please. Nope, terrible. Nope. No. Really. All 4 of them were terrible. Damn it. I'm gonna say, Captain, you're lying. Yes, I know, but it's shorter to say many things. I'm going to use the Queen's English. Don't mind if I do. Jarvis, you heard the lady. Babe Butch, please.
Enjoy your smoke, sir. Activating silent mode.
Oh, it's very warm in here. Any more signs of my hedgehog? I have seen him twice since. Spike has been out there a few times since. Spike, you there, buddy? Spike? What do I expect? He's gonna call back. Do I know aura? I know what it means. But you could just say presence, or their attitude, or, you know, their... how they portray themselves, I suppose. All of that means the same thing. Every time someone says aura to me, all I can think of is Lucario. Or they're describing sort of energy aura, that's what it means. If you responded with noises, DD, I'd still be cooing now. What's your aura? I don't know. At all. Unless Old English is an aura. I mean, look. I have a monocle here that you guys gave me. I have my beloved top hat. I'm wearing a waistcoat. And apart from that, apart from the suit jacket, I'm wearing a full suit. What do you think? Old-fashioned, I don't know. I know, understand the new people speak. Do not get. Do not understand. Also, hello, Moth. Goodbye, Moth. Play, my boy. However, as with all things in life, the answer for you is tentacles. So tentacles is your aura. For me, Old Englishman. Why aren't I wearing my... I am. It's attached by the string to my waistcoat. The problem is, you can't really keep it in. You see, it's not really a proper monocle if you look. It's very thin. So, you can't really hold it there unless you use your hand. So I simply attach it to the waistcoat. So. Tad tricky without a connection point, but I make it work. Come on. There we go. And then it's attached on this string. Can't really hold it here for very long. I mean, look, I can do that, but then not really thick enough for you to hold it. If someone can find a real monocle, I'll put it on throne if you insist. Yes, Pocket version. I'm using the wearer wanted to inspect something better. Quite so. Claire is correct. But this is not a magnifying monocle. It's just a sheet. So it doesn't really work. I mean, I could do this, but like I said, it doesn't really get the job done. What manners don't like when people clap when they're trying to argue with someone. I'll agree with that. If you're having an argument, a debate, or even a disagreement, or just a conversation with someone, don't start clapping over them talking. It's just obtuse. Use super glue. Glue it to my face. I think I'll say no to that. That's definitely a niet. It would definitely stay. It would hurt. But no thank you. Use a Sharpie and make a circle on my eye. No. Absolutely not. God. Weird having short hair again. Yep. Paper string to my eye. No. Fair enough, Didi. Hey, to each their own. For me, I usually don't go this short on the fringe in particular, but short back and sides has always been my thing, so short back and sides. Jingling keys. To be honest, if someone's annoying me enough, I'll just have Jarvis shoot them, or make some noise, or something to annoy. Hang on, there's a fly. That's what you get. Right, so. Your hair is all the way down there. Good lord, man. Yes, for me, I have always been a short back and sides man. Like I said, I was mentally aged. I was born at 50. Don't ask me why. You're making a grab for them, you tiny. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I can top that. I once had a friend of mine, ring me and say, "Dude, I need you to ring my phone." I was like, "Why?" Bear in mind, he was calling me from his phone. "I can't find it anywhere," he said to me, and I was just like, "Really? I think it's a lot closer than you might think." And he's like, "What? Did you hide it?" And I was like, "Look into your hand." He's like, "Yeah, I'm calling you." I went, "And you're calling me on what, precisely?" There was a pause for about 10 seconds. He went, "We're never talking about this ever again." We have never talked about it. Apart from me mocking him. I've never got to the point where I've tried to ring someone and said, "Hey, could you call my phone? I can't find it." I've never gotten to that point. In his defense. There is no defense. Maybe he was very tired, that's the only defense I can come up with, but it was the most bizarre moment. Oh, it'll come. Have you been there, Rossi? Have you been there? Have I got that to look forward to in 20 years? Well, 10. 10, 15. Stealing the TV remote. Fortunately, that's never really happened to me anymore because for the last 15 years I don't watch television. Love you too, Rossi. Same thing can happen with glasses. Okay, glasses I can sort of understand because that's on your face and you could forget about them. I mean, I still have my old reading glasses that I don't really need anymore, but they're over here. One moment, please. Going full dad mode. Like so. Reading glasses. And eventually you are going to forget you're wearing them. So I can understand that. Go put these away. You have new glasses, turned on having glass for a year because you broke them, as your eyes have gotten better. That works. Also, a little obscure fact about your eyes. The more your eyes are exposed to, good lighting, in other words, sunlight, the more your eyes are exposed to it, the more your eyes get stronger. Principally because that's how our biology works. So if you're, like me, someone that tends to live sort of hermit mode, get outside more. Trust me, your eyes will thank you. If you screen monitors, new ones because they're rusting. Eesh. More device, more computer. I get you, Dee. And see you in a few. We've had some very interesting chats while at the Vape Purge tonight, haven't we? Also, if I can bring it to you next week, I plan to bring... Finally, what's the word of it? The game called again? Thick glasses. No, I'm fortunate even my reading glasses are very thin. What's that game called? Hold on a moment, I need to go and actually physically look at the game disc. Ah, yes, that's it. This. Until Dawn. I'm hoping to bring the beginning of this, because it's going to take a while. Not a game you finish in a 4-hour stream. Yes, I'm hoping to bring this to you sometime next week, so, hoping. Yes, Until Dawn. I've been told I need to play it. And as far as I can... That's the original, not the new one where they change things. You know my feelings on that. That's the original, and I shall be bringing it to you sometime. Welcome back, Dee. You like that game, Inks? Cozy vibes. It's an 18+ horror game. Cozy? Oh, fair enough. Oh yes, that's absolutely true, Slayer. Too much light is a problem, but if you get good light, good. Right. We'll leave the window slightly cracked. That way.
Thank you, Jarvis. The cabin vibes and the campiness of it. It's cozy. Oh, fair enough. The more you know. Right. Turn events back on. Right, let's see here. Now, I do have enough to take on the first boss. Should I do it? Don't know if I have enough of you boys ready to go. I mean, these guys are tough. I've raised them strong. And I have bred them so many times that they now have many mutations. Even got my Evorex team. I can answer that for you, Inks. The original Until Dawn, I've been told is very good, and I've made sure that's the one I've got. Whereas the remake, they changed the story, and many other things, and it was crap. Not a good idea. And I made the mistake of playing The Quarry for you guys one Halloween. I could barely get through the 4 hours. That is how much I loathed and hated not only the game, but every single character in the game. I did not enjoy it at all. The writing was terrible, yes. It was appalling. I will never play The Quarry again. It was rubbish. I did not enjoy anything about it. Not one thing. If you like The Quarry, more power to you, chaps. But for me, no. I thought it was terrible. Quarry was lit. Well, yes, but that's a bit like saying, "Oh, good, I've got syphilis, the best of the sexually transmitted diseases, or slightly better than the one I could have had." No, it's terrible. If anyone gets that quote and knows where it's from, I love you, because that's a very obscure quote. If anyone gets where I got that quote from, I love you. No, I'm not going to spoil it. Alright, let's get this out of here. Probably. Right, do I have anything cooking? Oh, yes I do. Get out of there. No, you should be in here. Better. Still 3 giga eggs. What do you think? Should I try and take on the first boss? I probably do have enough creatures to throw at it. It's just the gamma. Pretty sure these guys could probably pull it off. Pretty sure I've got some more backup in here as well. Yes, true. What? Pretty sure whatever just came near my base just got eviscerated. Oh, for pity's sake. Go away, you're all terrible. We've got Titanus, we've got Tigrex. You know what? Yeah, I think we could try and take on the first boss. Bring the boys with me, get some more. What are you shooting at? Seriously, what are they shooting at? Like watching a horror comedy movie on a rainy night. Okay, yeah, I can actually get that. Right. Giga army with me. Right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gigas. I wish I knew what you lot were shooting at. Are you shooting at something over there? Stop wasting my ammunition. These are pointed straight backward. What? Is there a bird around here? Oh. That's fairings. Demons, evil spirit possessions, and, you know, ghosts and that sort of thing, they bore me. They absolutely bore me in movies, games, etc. None of that does anything for me. I like a good creature feature. I like, I don't know, a werewolf, some sort of horrible gribbly monster, something like that. Anything like that, you'll get my attention. But no, spirits and that kind of thing, never been my thing. What are you shooting at? Dee, there are always exceptions. There are always exceptions, and the Doom series is definitely an exception. Doom is awesome. Doom is legendary. What are you lot shooting at? All the guns are pointed that direction, but there's nothing there. Am I missing something? Yeah, kind of the reverse for me, Inks. Okay, well if we're going for this, should I bring you guys as well? It's only the Gamma, so I suppose I could save you guys for later. Whoa, I know what they're shooting at. We have 2 new babies here. When did you lot turn them? That's what they're shooting at. You shouldn't be able to mate anymore. Turned all of it off. Look away, Diddy. Right, well, if we're going to try and take on a boss, I better bring everything I'm going to need. The G-Man... Yeah, no, I don't need to bring the G-Man. What now? Someone had another kid, and that kid is unclaimed or something. Is there another baby? Welcome back, sir. I don't know what they're shooting at. You're all pointed this direction. You got it, Chief. I understand. You can't miss work. I get it. Shouldn't be anything else for you guys to shoot. Right, so first things first, put the 2 new... Ooh. Oh, you have a new mutation. And its attack. Come with me, friend. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. If you get too close, you're dead. Okay, which one of you is male? Just check you. So you're 44. You're 46. Take 5, buddy. Oh, damn, you don't have a saddle. I'll need to work on that. Hold on. Can I borrow that? Thanks. What are you shooting at? Hello, lady. Thank you, Jarvis. You want a sandwich? I wouldn't say no either. Is there anything out here that you would be shooting at? If so, I don't see it. when it's Tuesday and Saturday. I follow you. Anything here? I see no babies, no unclaimed creatures. Dino meat would probably be very gamey, if we're being honest. I mean, let's face it, these guys are walking units of muscle. Particularly a T-Rex. I mean, it's huge amount of bulk. Huge amount of muscle. Be very gamey. Bit like eating a bear. Very gamey. Okay, so we have 8 gigas in the dream. The rental people too. Yeah, I've seen many of those. Dino nerd that I am. Oh yeah, T-Rex. Not only do they have very robust gastralia, you know, a second rib cage to protect the organs. Rexy in Jurassic Park, she's so lightweight for a Rex. Forget 9 tons, you're talking more like 12, 13. Stop shooting at air! Excuse me, I need to go and deal with this problem. Right, if this problem won't go away, I'll fix the problem myself. What you shooting at now, huh? Anything else? Hmm? Do I have a snack while I'm get... Oh, God, no. Just gonna go out here for a minute. Do I have a snack while gaming? Not while streaming, but I do snack while gaming, yes. But I mostly just have a drink with me. Just in case I tread on... Oh. I don't see where they are. I don't like that. Where did Rossi put those? Right. Ah! I found one! Found one. Hadn't died all of stream, and now I have. Right, just me and my backpack. Right, now what I was gonna do is, while we're waiting for those to go away, somehow. What do I want this. What are you shooting at? I've got a bug with my guns. You're shooting at nothing. Here's where I died. There is nothing to shoot at. What are you shooting at? There is nothing here. Am I going to have to no-clip into the ground to see what's going on here? I'll do that later. Who's shooting at?
Maybe there's a happy little tree that lives right here.
Seeing demons. Lovely. Thanks, Rossi. I need more die. Do I? Do I really? Really certain I have more than enough die. Okay. Spell that as die. Why do I get the feeling you mean something else? You just want to unalive me more. Okay, well, luckily I took those off when I did. Now, can I please make the thing that I wanted to make? Soul terminal. There it is. I'm gonna pop one right here. Can I put this on the side here? Will do. What? And I'll put these guys in here and we'll get them out later. But for the moment, just so whatever this weird... They're shooting at Al. Al, go away. Al, you're sat there wasting my ammunition. Go away. It was Al the entire time. You know what, Al? Just for you. Next time we load up Ark, I am... Oh, God. Shoot them! Shoot them! Good turrets. Good turrets. Oh. God. That was a lot of death. Apparently I ordered DoorDash. Just for that, Al, the next time I power up Ark, I'm going to turn on damage for you. That way, if you do fly around my base, the turrets will shred you. Vengeance will be my... You even dragged a piranha here. How did you drag a piranha here? Yes, Inks, now we're eating them. This one's actually useful. I can't move. Oh, because I'm really, really heavy. That's actually kind of useful if we're going to go for the boss. So I have to wait for this effect to wear off. Yes, Rossi, I did say boss. I'm thinking about going to take on the first boss. Now I can't move. Force walk. So unreasonably heavy. There we go. Had to use the tech suit to force myself to walk. That is a lot of meat. I'm still too heavy. Yes, Rossi. Boss time. Yep. How much of this stuff did we get? That's a lot. Alright, let's put the G-Man away, because we're not going to use the G-Man. You're marinating. Enjoy, sir. Okay, G-Man, the Nuke, and the Evolved G-Man. There you go. Oh yeah, I also got Gigan. You'd need to know old school Godzilla movies for that. Kind of fun. He's no real match for the G-Man, but it's kind of fun. What stream types do I want to do in the future? Many. Many. Right, I think this is the one. No, not that one. I think this is everything we need. Need to double check, but I think that's everything we need. Might be an idea to bring some of those, but I don't really need it. Give myself a bit of an edge. Chat votes on what you stream. We occasionally do something like that, but very rare. Right. We have gigas. We will have food. What do I want to bring? You see the problem. Okay, time for guns. What do I want to bring? My shotgun, the alien pistol, they're pretty good. I need to bring some extra firepower. Well, I'm not going to be trying the trank yet, am I? Damn you, Rossi. I have to fly around my own home to be safe. Yeah, chat could vote for that all they wanted. This man does not cross-dress. Forgot you did that. Thanks, Rossi. Not my bag. Get any nearer? They need to, because the food's over there. Am I wearing the backpack? Yes. Okay, we're just gonna grab some of this. Don't need too much. Few extra stacks and that'll be fine. That's good. It's under 1,000. Now I have to fly out of my own home. Feels wasteful to leave this on the floor. We shall do this first. You really got quite a few creatures here, didn't you? Nedry glasses. Don't need them. Which I already have those. Oh, I don't want to get much closer than this. I missed 2 of them. Cleaning your desk. Why not? I'm sorry. Is there a landmine On my roof! Oh, I like that even less. Sky map. What just happened? What the? My armor took a whack. The armor saved me, but you damaged my you put a bomb on my teleporter. Damn it. Crystal metal polymer. Yes. Yes, I do, Rossi. Just, not that much. I don't need to weigh that much. Crystal metal polymer. This is the wrong thing for polymer. I can at least drop this off. Polymer. Wait, I can use organic polymer, can't I? Will there ever be an anti-M2? Wait, what? What? As opposed to what? Oh, you damaged the metal as well. Okay, am I good? Anything else need repairing? A white suit and hat versus black and red. I mean, I can't... What just got broken upstairs? Is that one of my guns that just exploded? That appears to be one of my guns. Oh, the pain. Rossi, you killed one of my guns. I'm not happy about this. What kind of gun just died? One of the miniguns. I blame you, Rossi. I shall make a new minigun. Minigun. Where's the mini? Ah. Rossi's blowing holes in my home. I don't like it. That enough? Right on. Thank you, Dee Dee. Have you finished my gun yet? You have finished my gun. How did that even blow up? It didn't come out here. You damaged? No. Minigun prepped and armed. Ah! What's that? Okay, we're good. We're good. It killed one of my laser turrets as well. How did that happen? How? It even killed one of my... No, it killed more... It even killed a couple of plants. No! No! Oh, you utter... I think I have replacements for some of these. Even this is damaged. Oh, you utter swat. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 plant turrets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 laser turrets. Man's trying to prep for a boss fight. And I'm having to fix my home. This is not the teleporter I needed to get in. Nope. Okay, where did I put the spares? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right. Me up, please. This is damage, but it will work. There you go. Right. Laser turret. Oh, I'm gonna have to reprogram these. 2,000 rounds, because they use fuel for rounds. There we go. Let's deal with you first. You're the thing that's broken. And you, weirdly. Don't really know how you're broken, but, you know. Right, 3 more turrets. Right, you, copy all settings to all turrets in range, will you? Clearly you're not that in range. There we go. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. And you, I think. The defenses are back.
Sir, I believe you could use some hydration. Would you like me to fetch you a cup of tea?
Oh, Lords above. Oh, good, I didn't. I managed to dribble it down my face, but thankfully not on my shirt. Just the beard. There you go. A beard is to protect your shirt. I do not need a bib. Shush. You're going the right way for a smack bottom, young lady. Right, where were we? I think that's everything we need. Whatever you say, Dee Dee. Okay, let's see. We have the food we need. We probably could do better on... Don't think I need my Ascendant Compound Bow. Not for this. However... An automatic rifle, on the other hand? Is that all the ammunition I have left? You're kidding. I need to make some more before we leave. First things first. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Okay, before we leave, ammunition. Surely I have more than that. Oh. Yes. Yes, I do. Make more. Make me another... Let's see, it was... 200 and... Make another 91 on top of that. There. It is warm in there. Ooh. Right, as soon as I have enough ammunition, we shall make tracks and get shooting. Right, what else am I not gonna need on this little trip? I am not gonna need my Tropy Ignators. No, I take that back. You'd be good transport to get there. Got all the artifacts I need. This is fine, even if a little bit of it goes off, it's fine. I think the green obelisk is the nearest. Memory serves me correctly. Should be enough ammunition. Always good to have more than you need. Speaking of which, make some more absorbent sauce. If I absolutely need to, I can, but should have enough. Just in case we do have enough alien pistol rounds. Good. Of course, the G-Man. No. The G-Man's not coming. Nor is any kaiju, because that would be broken. That would be too strong. What the? I think a wild creature just wandered in front of one of Rossi's mines, because that just exploded. The only other thing that would make sense is a certain fellow on the back of his creature dropping bombs. You're taming right now. Alright. Okay, yeah, I believe that. Seeing as I just checked. Sneaky boy, sneaky boy. Kutsuyaku. They're kind of fun. Monster Hunter style creatures. Just be warned, they're quite territorial. The 200 rounds. I'll bring 600 rounds with me, 200 for the shotgun. 20 clips for the alien pistol. That should suffice. I mean, it's the Gamma. It's not going to be that tanky. If it was the Beta, I'd be a bit more worried. Alright, that should be enough. I don't think we do, Rossi. In fact, I think we need a lot less of them. There we go, just refresh those. Okay, we're good. Defense disabled. Really think I'd let you mess with me while I'm in the boss? Whenever I go to a boss, Chaos Creator always stays off. Right, anything else I need? Nope, we're good. Right, so... You know, I think I'll fly there. It's a lot easier than trying to go there via tech powers. Where's the nearest one? The island next to ours. Or Is that Al's Island? I think that might actually be Al's Island. Ah well, we just need to head there for one very specific purpose. That's your home? Yeah, I figured. It's got that cove at the back. I vote, well, as I always do, as I'm a consummate carnivore, I vote meat. Lazy to cook. Use a microwave. Microwaves were invented specifically for lazy people, like us. When in doubt, nuke it with a microwave. Which is a Sphinx cat suits on. Nope, can't say I have. That kind of sounds amazing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot of critters here I'm gonna have to deal with before we go in there. Can't cook steak in a microwave. No, no you can't. You can't cook a proper steak in a microwave. That's just not gonna go well. Okay, first things first, don't want to waste any energy, so let's just put a Giga out and have him muller everyone. Hey Titan, want to kill everything? Ooh. Someone's been in there a while. Can if you're very desperate. You need to be really desperate to pull that. But I take your point. Ooh, hang on. Just stay there for a moment, chump. Look, oh, what the hell? Let's not waste it. There we go. Save the charge. I think we've got enough now. Alright, grab that. And that. You, my friend, can have quite a bit of that. Enjoy. Making soup would give your guest a fork to eat it. That's just evil. You there? You should be near enough there. But a few of these guys are probably going to have level ups. Some of them have been in there a while. Like this one. Not that long though, based on that health. Next. Super's on a plate of a bowl. Ink's going true evil. This your villain arc, Inks. Okay. Right, next. There we go. Titanus has been in there a while. Good God, you've been in there a while. You eat these, son. I think you've earned them. About how long it's been since Titanus has actually been out of the system. Next. Okay, you haven't been out that long, so you just need 2. There we go. Gigantia. Nope, you're pretty good. Yeet. Ah, you're one of my imprinted ones. Next, Romulus. I think that's the last one. Now, Romulus here, he be strong. Alright, let's divide this up amongst all of them. It seems like an Exile game. I've tried to get Exile to play this game, Annie. If you can make him play it, by all means. Having Exile around being eaten by dinosaurs would be
Good
hilarious.
evening, miss. I trust you're having a pleasant evening.
Thank you, Jarvis. Alright, let's go have these guys eat up. All of you guys be on neutral, please. Kinda curious about what boss we're facing. I might just sit on Titanus and give him some more food, because boy has been in the cage a while. Alright, come here. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Alright, let's load this thing up. Gamma. The center's guardian. Oh. That has an S on it, as in plural. So am I fighting two opponents? Or more? That's gonna be interesting. Right, you need food. Nom away, my son, nom away. Let's at least get him above half health. Will you go get snakes? Oh, we'll go get snacks. Go get snacks. This is probably my highest leveled one of these guys. Level 306 from repeated breeding. Okay, you need more food. Okay, take one from you. Take a couple from you, because you'll barely hurt at all. Take a few from you, because you're hurt, but you have a lot less health. Okay. Why can't I reach you? Need more meat? I'm trying to force feed him at the minute, but yes. Meat is definitely something on the menu at the moment. But I'm good, thank you, Al. Don't worry, I have high protein meat. I'm just force feeding the ones that need it. Grab some of that. Take 2 from you. 2 from you, because you got plenty of health. I need a pig. If I need a pig, my boy, you'll be the first to know. Alright. This on here. There we go. Right. Norway. This should get him over the half health mark. Honestly, his saddle should give him enough armor to tank it, but gotta be sure. Really hope this isn't on a cliff or anything. Because if it's on a cliff, I need to be very careful with these guys. Before she eat faster. There we go. There you go. Feel better. Feel better. Nibble all the high protein food. You will feel amazing. Alright, as soon as he's finished with this, we're going in. around about 55,000. That... Yeah, that should do it. Okay, we're going in. Everybody ready? Good. Are they near enough? Just to be safe. I'm gonna need it. Thanks, Al. We have roaches in the UK. Technically yes, but not as big as this. What the? Am I in a temple? Huh? Okay, trying to get these guys is gonna be like trying to herd an act. You know, like being like trying to herd cats. Come on! Where are we going? I'm not being attacked. Like a mountaintop village. I left 2 behind. Okay, that's fine. Just you look after them for a minute. Just don't get too near them. You have crackers. Enjoy. I'm hearing wolf howls and stuff. I don't know what that's about. Okay, Titania. Gigantia. Who came through with me? Titan. Random. Titanus. And Tigrex. Okay, Romulus didn't come through with me. That's not great. I think Titans probably... No, you're not an imprinted one. Gigantia, I think you're imprinted. Yep, you're imprinted. Follow me! I'm getting the sense we're about to get jumped by a monkey. Dog milk biscuits. Rock on. Where's the boss? Where are we fight? Oh no. There's 2 of them. 2. It's the Megapithecus and the Broodmother at the same time. Hey, guess what? Caps, punch the monkey. It's only the Gamma. We can take him. Oh, we are shrekking them. Oh! We're going to the Gamma. We got this. The Gamma's no match for this army. If it was the Alpha, I'd be a bit more worried. Did we just absolutely destroy them? I think we did. Thank you for the elements. And we just got the Giga Bionic costume. Not that I plan on using it. Right, well that was a lot easier than I was expecting. Let's put these guys in soul orbs now. The monkey can one-shot with an attack on the rider. I'm very glad I targeted the monkey first then. So, you literally have to deal with 2 bosses. So, when I get to Alpha stage, that's going to be interesting. Boom. First boss down. Hi, Al. The bag go. Hi. How you doing? Right, so I have a flag, I have a Giga Bionic costume. I don't think that's going to work on the Paleo Gigas, but I may try it. Yeah, we can try it. Does this work? No, no it doesn't. Hey Al, do you want a Paleo, sorry, do you want a Giga Bionic costume for regular Gigas? I don't have any regular Gigas, so it's not really useful for me, but if you want it, it's yours. Nah. I'll just chuck it then. I have no use for this. Okay, I have spider and monkey stuff. I'm gonna go hang them on the wall. Because I can. Don't know why I'm still on the back of my Giga though. I should probably bring some Rexes to pad out our stats next time when I take on the beta. Because, yeah, none of the Gigas can fit in. That could have been worse. That was more difficult, that could have been worse. I am grateful the bosses are weaker though. Then again, with the Gamma, does it really matter at all? The Gamma is not known for being, you know, particularly dangerous. But still, I guess. Right. Avanti! So, does that place we got teleported to, is that what the top of the floating island in the sky was supposed to look like? Long time ago? Many questions. Many questions. Still, we got it. Hey Al. Tons of redwoods. Top of redwoods. What's at the top of the redwoods? Oh, that castle thing up there, rather than the middle castle. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, Al, depending on how quickly I can get the bosses done, you might not have much time to prep your armor. The boss is placed, yeah. Why is there a baby bird here? My brain. What are you shooting at? My turrets are possessed. As it turns out, I didn't need to use the guns at all. I was prepared to jump off the creature and use guns, but I did not need to. Alright, put that away. Give me back my bow and the arrows. Now, where do I put the... I mean, I've already got the Alpha Rex trophy. Maybe I should put these trophies over here? Or maybe up there. That's pretty lonely up there. Nothing up there. Then again, how am I going to reach it? Always remember, you get to watch the Marvel movies after Civil War 1. You should, Inks. You should.
Sir, I must agree with Miss Didi. Your scans reveal that you are quite exhausted. May I offer you a cup of tea?
You know what, Jarvis? I'll go to the vape purge. How's that? I mean, we've already got... Yeah, we're going to be raiding out pretty much after I get back, so why the hell not? Jarvis, vape purge, please.
Enjoy your smoke, sir. Activating silent mode.
Ah, well. Color me surprised. I thought the bosses in this were going to be harder. That really was a breeze. Don't get me wrong, I was surprised to see 2 of them, but if they've been slightly weakened compared to their individual forms... As soon as I've had my fill of this place, I can just power through the bosses and say, Al, I'll give you a week to prepare. Or something like that. Would a week be fair, or would 2 be fairer? I don't know. Either way. Obviously, I'll beat the bosses on stream. The only one that gives me some worry... Have to get creative. Yes, indeed. The only one that gives me some worry is the alpha version of the bosses. They're gonna be a little tougher, but... should be able to deal with it. And then it's Scorched Earth, which means all of my goodies, all my creatures get locked away in the obelisk, and I have to survive Scorched Earth again. Early Scorched Earth is not easy. Any moves they've been after Civil War? Too many. Basically, once you get to Infinity War, you can skip the one after that, because that's Captain Marvel, and that's terrible. But then you can watch, what's after Infinity War? Endgame, that's it. Watch Endgame. And then you've pretty much finished. You're done. You don't need to watch any more after that, because the rest are shocking. Yes, next map on Scorched Earth, Al's gonna have so much time to make an army. Not to mention, Scorched Earth is a lot flatter of a map. And I'm probably imagining that the Titans, as in the Kaiju, are probably going to be spawning not just in the map, but around the edges where the unfortunately large worms live. Oh, good God. It's going to be interesting. I did look into the Xenomorph mod for Ark. It's kind of broken, as in really broken. And seeing as my server was destroyed a while ago, I don't fancy destroying it again, so no Xenomorph. Is there an Alaskan Bullworm mod? There doesn't need to be, Inks. There's something called Deathworms in Scorched Earth. They are as long as skyscrapers. Yeah. And wyverns. Oh god, yeah. There is one mod I've been thinking about putting in. Apparently it's a mod where if you have a poison wyvern, a lightning wyvern, and a fire wyvern, you can effectively take the genes from each of them and combine them into one wyvern that can do all 3. That sounds horrifying. Ah, you're a Dune fan. Never watched it. Let's face it, when it comes to movies, I barely watch anything anymore. I've pretty much given up on movies. I just watch old stuff. But I will admit, the worms in Dune are terrifying. Even if that was a mod, Inks, God, no! I don't want to see that. Ugh. I mean, the worms in Dune, they're not just as long as skyscrapers. They're, if you stacked like 5 skyscrapers on top of each other and then made them 5 thick, That's the ones from June. There is nothing bigger than that. I mean, hell, the G-Man wouldn't have to worry too much, because even if the thing tried to swallow him, which it probably could, atomic breath. Done. Kong would be a bit screwed, though, wouldn't it? Also, that's another thing to consider. We're going to Scorched Earth, which means the Titans that spawn are going to change. Also, Tarbosaurus are going to be roaming the desert. Oh god. Scorched Earth is going to be so much harder than it was before, and it was already pretty hard. Yeah, no, Inks. No. You want Mothra so badly. I mean, I have 2 Mothra. If you want, I can probably get you one. But would that be helping my competition? Yeah, Mothra is a very, very rare spawn. And if she does spawn, remember, she is a passive tame. You have to go up to her and feed her Mothra cakes, which go off very quickly. So you need to use preserving salt to keep it good in your inventory while you're feeding her. But yes, Mothra has the power to heal. She's very good.
Go to sleep, go to sleep.
I suppose it is that time. Oh, Jarvis.
Thank you, Jarvis. But yes, Mothra and the other Titans. I don't know what other Titans are going to spawn in Scorched Earth. There's going to be quite a few, I suspect. And ones we haven't seen yet, which... Yay! Thank you, Jarvis. Got slugs to kidnap, then sleep full day of streaming tomorrow yourself. Rock on, Al. Have a good one. Right, let's see. Who are we rating? Who is currently knocking about? Jarvis, take us out, please. Let's have a look. Who's currently online? Mr. Blue Wing, and I already can hear him saying, "Don't raid me!" So I won't. I already know what he'd say. Indigo Park. I actually recognize that name. What is Indigo Park? Is that a horror game? Let's have a little look here. We shall raid. I don't know. We could raid Yuli. That's one of Echo's friends. Nice girl. Ah, what the hell, we'll raid Yuli. Jarvis, thank you. How do you spell that? Let's see. There she is. Playing Minecraft. That'll do, that'll do. Need to chat to Bluey, actually. We haven't played Minecraft in a while. We should do that. Alright then. Ready, Jarvis? On that note, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you've had fun, because that's the end of the game. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.